Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are doing a Gigi Hadid makeup look. I'm going to be following along to her most recent makeup look that she created with Vogue. These are like her tips and tricks and little beauty secrets that she likes to do when she does her makeup, and I got super inspired when I watched this video. I absolutely love Gigi. I feel like she's very down to earth and just super chill. I don't know, I just absolutely adore her. And of course, you guys know I like doing celeb inspired makeup looks, and so this one's a little bit different, but I figured I would follow along to how she does her makeup. And I did notice a lot of these products that she likes to use are from the drugstore, super affordable. There are some products that I don't have that I'm gonna substitute that I think would work pretty nicely as well. The second she was like getting into the whole routine of like her base, I was like, yep, I'm following this video. So first product she's going in with is moisturizer, and I don't have that moisturizer, but I'm going to be using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I feel like it was appropriate just because of the glow. So I'm just gonna tap it on like she did. She also went in with a serum right now, but I'm not going to do that. I do feel like the moisturizer I'm using feels like a serum as well, just because of how dewy it is. So to finish off the moisturizing, she goes in with a lip balm. I personally don't own that one, but I'm going in with this one, which is just a typical Vaseline. The lip balm that she uses is more of an ointment base, so this I feel like will do just fine. She goes ahead and applies it on her lips, so we have enough time for it to be moisturized when it comes time to the end of the makeup, which I love that. I personally do that. And then she does like to take it on to like the highest points of her cheekbones, a little bit by her brows where she has a little bit more of like dry areas.
This is called the 101 ointment, but it's like for everything. I think all-purpose ointments are great.
For primer, she goes in with Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. I do not have that one. I do have the next Charlotte Tilbury product that she uses. We're gonna go ahead and substitute the Wonder Glow Primer, which is more of an illuminating primer, out for the OFRA Rodeo Drive Primer. This is an illuminating primer and it kind of resembles and looks pretty much the same to the Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe this one's a little bit thicker.
This Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, just use like a couple drops. And it's kind of the same technique that I use for my moisturizer.
Then she goes in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is in the shade Fair 3. It's not a foundation, it's more of like a little bit of a highlighter, I guess. You can mix it in with your foundation, or you can put it underneath like we're doing, or by itself, you know, like you don't have to use it with any other product. She goes in, which is pretty interesting, she puts it underneath her eye, like in this area, and it's a highlighter, so I was a little skeptical, but we're gonna do it. So she went in right here.
This is her Flawless Filter. I love this wand.
And I'm actually interested to see how she does this. For foundation, she goes in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Just goes ahead and dots it on her finger like so, and then uses her finger to blend in with these dots we have going on.
I'm gonna take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation and I just put it on my finger like that. So it takes like these more like illuminating thin formulas and it gives it a little bit of coverage in places that I want it.
Now she does blend this together with her hands. As long as you have clean hands, keep that in mind, but she does go ahead and blend it in with her fingers.
The way that I'm gonna do it is to apply foundation with your hands, because then you can really mix it in to the moisturizer and your skin is still there. Also, I always take it and blend it into my hairline.
We're gonna go ahead and use some concealer. She went in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind.
I like to let concealer sit for a little bit because I think that the formula becomes thicker.
She is using the Maybelline Brow Pencil. I don't have that one on hand, so I'm just gonna go in with my Wet n Wild one. And she just lightly fills in the brows a little bit.
Fill in.
And then goes in with a different product later. Now she goes in with her finger to go ahead and blend away the concealer.
Tapping keeps it from getting thinner and it keeps it from breaking up. chin, and I like that because it creates more of like a hair effect.
So now she goes in with more of a precise brow pencil. Now I don't have Patrick Ta brow wax, but I have the new Anastasia Brow Freeze. And then I also have some soap brows.
And you spray it on here, take the brush and do it back and forth.
And she really loves doing this technique. I love doing it as well. This is my favorite way of doing my brows, whether that be a brow wax or a brow gel. Doesn't matter. I just love going upwards and spooling them up and making them look kind of messy, fluffy, but yet still natural-ish. I just really been loving the natural brow. So like I said, I'm gonna do both. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this one.
Just sticks the brows right in the place you want it, and it dries so beautifully. So that's my brow done. I like it fluffy, I like it pretty natural.
Now we're going in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. She is going in with the compact form. I'm gonna be going in with the loose powder because this is actually my favorite setting powder right now. It's the shade Fair Light. Just patting.
I like a little bit of shine on my chin, and I like it a little bit like on this part. So I don't want to take away too much.
Using the City Bronzer from Maybelline, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use that same brush.
Start here. And then I'm gonna take the same powder. This is a makeup artist trick with like a round, smaller brush.
I believe she comes back to the bronzing of the skin in a little. So we're going to jump in now with eyeshadow. And I don't have the Maybelline palette that she's using, but I do have a different Maybelline palette. And she likes to just go in with this like orangey kind of brown. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here.
More of like an orangey tan. I go right under my brow bone here. Then I go for my eyebrow down and then across. I have a really high brow bone, so I think it adds a good dimension, and it pushes that part of my lid back so that my eyes pop more.
To take it right here and bring it downwards, this area.
Compact that I've had since high school. I think it's my mom's. Sorry, Mom.
And with more of like a mosaic kind of bronzer. The only other bronzer that I have similar to that kind of mosaic style is right here, but it looks a little bit more on the lighter tone. So I'm just gonna go in with the next best thing, which would be this bronzer right here.
Go around what people call like the 3 or whatever.
So it just takes a little bit to the forehead, not too crazy, and just keeps it right here and into the jawline.
So I curl first, and then bam.
She's going in with a Maybelline mascara. I have this Maybelline mascara, which is the new Sky High. Absolutely love this. And she goes and applies one coat of this now, and then she said she goes back in later once it's dried. So that's why she like separates between doing mascara, then goes back to the face, which makes sense. Then she goes in with some blush. She's using a Stila blush. I don't own that one, so I'm gonna go in with a similar tone, which is by Wet n Wild. This is the Mellow Wine, and I'm just gonna pop that on. Looks like she's using a more denser brush than I would go in with, so I'm gonna use a little bit more of a denser one today.
Stila. I like to smile and start on the apples of my cheeks and then kind of blend it out.
All right, she's going in with the stick form of the Maybelline highlighter. So I'm gonna go in with this stick form.
So I just pull it from there to there, look at that, bam. And then I go thin line right down the middle of my nose. And I put right some over my lip. And then I take kind of like the edge, like tilt it a little bit. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra poppin', not only will I do...
Yes, so she's going in with the Maybelline Master Chrome powder form in Molten Gold. And she's using actually a bigger brush than I would normally go in with, so I'm going to replicate that as well.
Now I'm gonna move on to lips, so I just fold a towel in half. Blot it off, so like your lips are now moisturized, but you've taken that top layer of product off.
We're gonna get into lip liner. I don't have the Patrick Ta lip liner, but we're gonna use a similar color. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner. Lightly line them.
Much more of like a matte lipstick person, and I feel like I'm appreciating a little sparkle and shine.
Went in with a lipstick. Doesn't say what kind, but it has a little bit of like a pearlescent kind of look to it. So I have two options that I can go in with, either this MAC one, which is definitely limited edition, totally not even out anymore most likely, but it does have that like shimmery shine to it, or we have the OFRA Blissful shade, which is more of a lip gloss, but that won't matter because we're putting something on top of it. I'll go in with the Blissful shade, and she just kind of applies it a little bit and like shine to the lips as opposed to matte.
This is really cool because it has like a lifting serum in it, so it like really plumps your lip.
Okay, so she just goes ahead and applies the Maybelline Lifter Gloss right on top. It is a plumping lip gloss, so it's gonna give a little bit more of that plump effect to the lips, really hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid in it. Love it. But I do think the base looks pretty nice. And honestly, I love the glow of this makeup, like super natural and healthy looking and very much up my alley. And I love that a lot of this was drugstore. Super simple and super quick. So I think it's perfect for like the everyday, perfect like spring look as well. I absolutely love watching Vogue's Beauty Secrets when each celebrity comes on. So I knew as soon as I saw hers, I had to recreate it. And if you guys want to see any other celebrity beauty secrets or any other celebrities like following along, let me know down below. I still love to create the celeb inspired makeup looks, but I thought this was something different and fun. So hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And I will see you guys in my next video.